Okay, so I am going to tackle this mess, and hopefully 15 minutes is not going to be enough time, but I'm just going to get done what I can get done in 15 minutes, move on to my other projects, the other 2 rooms that I need to get at least 15 minutes into today, and then depending on what's going on, hopefully come back to this and finish this up. So let me get the camera set up.
I'm running away from this pain. I'm trying to find a new way where the sun's shining down on my face. I'm running away. You're in a toxic relationship. Time to be free. Trying to find a new way where the sun's shining down on my face. I'm running away. You're in a toxic relationship. Time to be free.
Okay, so as you guys saw, my 15 minutes ended, but I was making such good progress with this. I didn't want to just leave everything half done, and I'm still in the middle of stuff, but I wanted to show you. I got it all cleaned off and dusted, and as you can see, it is very used. It's been very abused. There's stuff all over it, and really, for what I'm probably going to be using it for now, if we decide to keep it, I might consider painting it, which I hate painting furniture. I really love the classic look of the original wood, you know, maybe just cleaned up or something. I guess we could always sand this down maybe and reseal it or something. But yeah, I as you can see around my house, I love real wood. But I don't know what we're going to do with this. So I've got it all dusted off. I have the drawers all vacuumed out. Now, if we do decide to keep it, I think I'm going to go get some liner and line the drawers nicely, since I'm going to be keeping like makeup and stuff in here. And then I vacuumed under it. And yeah, so that is what I'm doing now. And I've got all this stuff. I even dusted the chair. Now I've got all this stuff. These are all my Bible studies from all the previous years. So I've done 1, 2, 3, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so this is my 6th year. Wow, crazy. I'm going to put all these up in the attic. I keep them because who knows, someday maybe, I haven't finished all of them. I don't always do all the lessons. So someday I might go through and finish up the ones that I never finished. I don't know. So this is my Goodwill bag. Finally, I've had this old lamp forever, since back in the day when I worked at Office Depot, and it just kind of gets shuffled around, but I finally got a new little lamp from Target, and I have one just like this in Danny's room, and we'd love it, so I figured have something like that on the desk would be really nice. And then this is all the crafting stuff that's going to go up in the attic. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these yet, because I don't want to put them up there because then they'll never get used, but I rarely ever use them. And I don't really want Hannah to use them right now because they're permanent. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these. And then here are all my journals. As you can see, I have a journal problem. It didn't fit under the bed like I was hoping it would, so I have to find a place for that. And those are all my husband's clothes that collect on this desk, and I'm hoping he will stop doing that. And let's see here. So I've got to find a space. I have this whole thing of chalk paint that I used for a project a long, long time ago, and I don't want this to go to waste, but I'm not into, I was really into like crafty house stuff there for a while, but I'm really moving more towards the retro, like mid-century modern type, sleeker, cleaner stuff than I used to be. So, or I have been like that actually for a while. I've just not gotten rid of all this stuff that I had. So I don't really know what I would use this for around the house. Like, I'm not going to paint a chalk wall or anything. I'm not into any of that stuff. So I don't know, but I don't want to get rid of it. Maybe a friend could use it or something. So, and I was going to wait and do a big reveal when the bedroom was clean, but you guys have already probably gotten a little bit of a sneak peek of the nightstands that I found, and I am loving them. So we have these mid-century pieces that were given to us by a friend, and this was such a blessing because these would be very expensive if she had sold them. So I'm very thankful to her that she did not, because we absolutely love and adore them, love them. So, but they didn't have nightstands with them. So we've had these old nightstands from another set that we've already gotten rid of parts of that set. So I just said, I'm going to start looking. And the problem is on my side, how we have our bed, we have this partition thingy in the wall. But we had the bed under the window, but it was drafty. And I just didn't like the way the bedroom looked that way. So I moved the bed over here, and it gives us actually more space. So we have a lot more space over here. But the way it is there's not much room on this side to put a table or a nightstand. So I just started kind of looking, and I got on Target, and they actually had these accent tables, which were pretty much the same color as the furniture we already had. And let's see if I can get a better view. It actually has a drawer, so it is like a nightstand. It's great. And then it has this like gold metal accent. I haven't even taken the tag off this one yet. I just got these last weekend, and they've got the mid-century shaped legs. I mean, it was just perfect. I was so excited. And it was President's Day, so they were on sale. And I had like $10 in Target cards there, so I just went ahead and splurged and got it, used my red card and everything. So really awesome deal. I think they were normally $100 a piece, and I got them for like $75 a piece or something like that. And then I found these little lamps, these gold lamps for, I think they were $25 a piece, and they're awesome because you touch and it turns it off. Oops, there we go. So really super cool, loving it, love the look of everything. It just looks a lot cleaner and a lot nicer, and things actually go together. So, and my husband actually really liked them a lot, so that was kind of our addition to the bedroom over the weekend. Now I'm working on getting this clean and getting stuff out of here, and he was working on this whole situation this weekend, and yet it still looks like this. So I know he got rid of a bunch of stuff, but I don't know exactly what he was accomplishing because it still looks like this. Granted, these are mine from the desk, which I just realized I need to find a space for all these tools. So I'm going to try and cram all this in the crafting box. But yeah, he just has a bunch of clothes and his tractor catalog and CDs. Oh my word. So just tons of CDs, which hopefully he's going to take out. He's got this whole stack. He's got tons under the bed. I mean, he probably has 500 plus CDs. So hopefully these are going to go out to his shop soon. So those will be out of here. And then he's just got them everywhere. He's got them under the bed. He has this little thing of them. He has a whole box of CDs that he found someone was getting rid of. Like literally all this metal, which he loves metal. It was like everything that he owns plus a few extras, things that he's gotten rid of over there. So he was really excited to get some of that back. Which I'm like, great, more CDs. But like I said, hopefully they're going to be going out to his shop so he can listen to them out there anyways when he's out working, because they just sit in here, and I personally do not like the way they look. He's going to be replacing this beer piggy bank thing. We found a glass jar, which will look a lot nicer, and this thing's so old and brittle anyways. So we're just slowly but surely making improvements, growing ourselves up, and making things look nice around here. I'm going to take this whole situation. This kind of goes with my old decor that I was doing for a while. That's all going. I'll probably put that frame especially in Hannah's room, you know, just more girly, more pretty. I don't know. I was all into spray painting for a while. Like I just wanted to go to Goodwill, buy a bunch of stuff and spray paint it. This I bought new at Marshall's. This was a brown candlestick thing that I spray painted. I am not into any of this stuff anymore at all. So I want to just get rid of it. I'm tired of hanging on to weird things that don't make sense for the space. So I'm doing that. This is kind of one of those things that's kind of like that, but I don't want to get rid of this. I love this thing. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. We'll see over time. But yeah, I'm just cleaning. I'm going way over my 15 minutes. I'm on like an hour in this room, and I still have a lot to do, but I kind of just want to finish it and be done and say, so I can check this off my to-do list. And then I was supposed to go clean the back room, which is our laundry mud room thing. So that was next on the list today. That'd be my third room, but I don't know if I'm going to get to it or not. And then the kitchen would be after that, which the kitchen's going to get a quick cleaning anyways. So, yeah. So I'm just going to keep working away, and hopefully I can show you when everything is finally done. Okay, guys, so I finally finished everything. So everything's nice and clean now. Nightstands. Gonna leave those clothes there and CDs for the husband to figure out. Laundry sticking out of the basket that needs to be done. The desk is all clean, and I need to go get a mirror for makeup and then get some liners for the drawers, and I will start moving everything in here, but everything's all cleaned out and ready to go. Trash cans all emptied. dresser's all nice and clean, and I got rid of those decorations or the decor that I didn't want anymore. So I'll eventually be getting some different frames too to replace some of this old stuff, like this one. This is one of our, oh geez, it's one of our wedding photos, and it's got a dent in it, and it's just old. I don't do silver stuff anymore. So I gotta find something to replace that. And got my perfumes over here. Again, all the CDs and the boot dryer. But this is like the cleanest this room has been in a long time, besides that stuff over there. And he had it all cleaned off. I don't know how that stuff all got back on there. But eventually, hopefully this summer, I'm not exactly sure, we are going to repaint. And I have some crazy ideas for that. And then I eventually want to replace that frame with our engagement photo in it. And then this, let's see, let me show you the glare from the window. This is one of our engagement photos, and we've got all the signatures from our wedding. And then we had a small wedding, by the way. And then this is, I painted this frame to kind of make it look old type of a deal when I was really into all that stuff. And this came from another frame that fell and broke. It was really sad. I loved it. And these are all pictures of people holding Hannah when she was really little. So we pretty much have every family member holding her. It's really, really neat. I wanted to do that with Daniel, but when he was born prematurely and we were really worried that he could get sick, and he slept a ton of the time, so he didn't really get held a ton. It's really sad. So I didn't get the opportunity to take photos like this. I really wanted to do it for him too, but it just did not work out the way that I was planning on it. And that's great grandma holding Hannah here in this house before we lived here. This is obviously where she lived. So it's kind of neat to have that. We have a few other photos of her here, and it's just funny that we used to come over here and visit. Now we live here. So I eventually want to do something, a new frame for that, and maybe put that in the hall where our pictures are. And this is one of my favorite pictures of Brendan. It's us at the, oh gosh, you can see my reflection. This is horrible. Us at Lincoln City, Oregon, at the beach. And I just loved that, the way that picture came out, but I'm not so happy about the black frame anymore. So eventually I'll probably be redoing that. And then these little lights we got from the company dinner. These were part of the centerpiece. So I wish I would have grabbed more though, because these lights are not cheap. So, and somehow down here on the end, one of the little wires got snipped, so the end isn't lighting up, but whatever, it was free. So yeah, things are coming along. I'm very happy. So now I'm going to, let's see, I've got 45 minutes before I have to leave to go get Hannah. So I think I'm going to go start cleaning the back room.